Yo, what's going on today, guys? I'm bringing one of the new best decks from the Space Time Showdown set, which is Darkrai and Weavile. Darkrai was one of the EXs I wanted the most, and when we first got the initial leaks and we only saw the regular Darkrai, I was so disappointed until obviously the next leaks the next day we saw Darkrai EX and Weavile, dude. And honestly, I think this is probably my new favorite deck in the game and the deck I'm going to be competing with. So this is my deck profile. We have two Weavile EXs, two Darkrai's. I have the one Spiritomb and the one Farfetch. I've seen people either run only one of these. Like I've seen people run only two Spiritombs and two Farfetch, never together. I like the 1-1 for now. I just like Spiritomb activating Cyrus basically at 24/7 early game. And then Farfetch is super good because if we go second and we have Farfetch, Darkrai, and Dawn, we put Farfetch in the active spot, Darkrai in the bench, put the energy on Darkrai. Darkrai does 20 damage to their active Pokemon. We use Dawn, put the energy back on Farfetch'd. We do 60 damage, potentially knocking out any basic Pokemon that's 60 HP or under. It's super good, dude. It's super strong. You could play two Farfetches and make that more consistent, but right now I'm liking the mix of both of them. But there's definitely room to like tweak and make this deck even better. Then I have two Pokeballs, two X Speeds, two Professor Research, two Cyruses. Cyrus is so broken in this deck. The two Dawns, which is super good of Darkrai, being able to put the doing the 20 damage like I said earlier, and then putting it like if you go first, you could do the same thing with Weavile, do up the 90 damage on turn two, like your second turn. I play a mix of one Rocky Helmet and one Giant Cape, both fantastic cards. Either giving you 20 plus HP or giving you a bonus 20 HP or bonus 20 attack every time your opponent attacks your Pokemon. Super fantastic cards. Anyways, dude, this deck is super fun and broken. Let's get into the games. Okay, so we finally see Darkrai for once. That's kind of, nice. And we do have Spiritomb. I really don't want to place Darkrai in yet because I don't want to get like Sabrina'd in. If we get red carded, we get red carded. Okay, Spiritomb's going to be super good in this matchup if it's Druddigon. I don't know if, like, usually, when I see water in Druddigon, I think of some type of Gyarados deck, but it also could be the new Garchomp deck. But if it is Magikarp, doing the damage on it is super important because then we could just like, if we actually draw into a Cyrus, we could just pull it in, obviously. That's what I'm trying to state. Not only that, I mean, but if they also do put Magikarp down and they don't have a Gyarados, we do actually knock it out in 3 turns. But obviously that's not the case as it's Dragonite. Dragonite is actually definitely a lot better in this patch. Okay, so we got a Farfetch'd. And we have two Darkrai's. I'm not... Okay, we have a Cyrus. Okay, well, I might... X speed? I think I just attack of... I think attacking a Spiritomb just makes the most sense. So we can use the Cyrus and bring it in. And we do have the Farfetch. So if we do end up... Okay, so... If they don't evolve, that brings it down to 60 HP. And yeah, if we end up drawing into a Dawn, we just knock it out. No, we can't because we can't Cyrus and Dawn at the same turn. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm going to keep the Farfetch in my hand now. I don't think we need it. Okay, so they already have Dragonair. Probably just gonna go full force into Dragonite, which I don't mind. Okay, I do draw the Dawn, but that doesn't do anything. And okay, I guess honestly, I wonder if I just Cyrus in and start doing damage to it. I think that is the play. I could also like theoretically X speed and attack with Farfetch, which actually kind of makes more sense. But I also want Darkrai set up in the back. Plus, I mean, we still can attack with Spiritomb, so we are doing a little bit more damage. Like, we're doing 30 damage. I mean, we're not doing the 40. But I think it's still fine. And if they do end up not swapping out Dragonair this turn, we could just do the Farfetch'd Dawn play. And just knock it out. Okay, they just evolve. I personally think... I would have swapped out first. And just build it up in the back, hiding behind Druddigon. Like if I have a second Cyrus, I'd have a second Cyrus at that point. But obviously I don't. But they don't know that, which is super good. This is why I was building up Darkrai, just because I want Darkrai to be able to attack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that play. We put it on Darkrai. We do 20 damage. Then we X speed out. For Farfetch'd, we use Dawn, which I guess actually with Dawn, we could just use the Spiritombs thing. I didn't even think about that. And I don't think we need to put the giant cape on Farfetch'd. I'm just gonna put it on Darkrai to make it so Dragonite would have to land all four things on Darkrai to actually knock it out. And as long as we don't have a potion, Darkrai could just come in and knock it out next turn. And then, I mean, at that point, everything else is just gets one shot by Darkrai. Top decking a Cyrus would be so clutch right now just to get rid of this. I'm surprised I didn't do that last turn. Okay, we have the Rocky Helmet though. It might seem stupid. I'm gonna put the Rocky Helmet on Farfetch because if they do bring Dragonite back in, it will take 20 damage in case they have another potion. And yeah, I mean, at this point, I just put the other Darkrai down. Screw going in the Weavile line just because I want more things on the bench, so Dragonite can't just one-shot everything. We do damage to Druddigon, we attack it. Next turn, Darkrai will just knock it out without us needing to attack it. And then they're forced to bring in like Dratini or Dragonite in. And at that point, we just win the game. I think the only way we lose this is if Dragonite actually just does 200 on our Darkrai with the energy on it. I mean, we just start stacking up the other Darkrai now. This Druddigon faints. They probably just put the second Druddigon in. I think I'm still fine with just attacking a Farfetch because we're already at a threshold where we would just get KO'd. Yeah, I mean, I just attack. There's no reason not to. I mean, I could have switched Darkrai in to do more damage. I just don't think it's necessary. I think we just win this game either way. The only way, actually, I guess they could win by knocking out Farfetch'd and the other Darkrai by doing like 50 and 150. But we just guaranteed win now. But in case for some reason they somehow, we just win. I don't even know why I'm doing this. They just concede. I wasn't really trying to BM, but I was just playing like some weird scenario I wasn't thinking of. But yeah, that's literally a game. Darkrai is that good where you sometimes don't even need Weasel. Okay, we're going second once again with Spiritomb, Weavile, Sneasel this time. So we could actually hopefully draw into a Weavile this pretty soon. Another Dark deck, who knows if it's actually like a mirror match, but they're using like I know some people are playing like Weezing, Spiritomb, and Sneasler. I just don't like that version personally, just because I don't like being forced to have like Koga in my deck. Okay, Professor Research into like a Darkrai or something would be super huge. Okay, and another Pokeball, just might as well just use it now. Okay, second Darkrai, totally fine by me. I'm just gonna put everything down. Yeah, we just put the energy on Darkrai because Darkrai does more damage. They don't have anything in the back, so Spiritomb attacking would just be useless. And I'm actually going to Rocky Helmet in case they have Weezing in their hand, just so they take additional damage. So it's easier to knock them out in the late game. Oh, so okay, so Scolipede Weezing. I'm kind of curious to try out this deck now with the new search card. Definitely makes the deck more consistent, and plus I'm pretty sure Darkrai is actually going to be pretty decent in this deck too. I mean, we just keep stacking the energy on Darkrai. There's no reason to change that. And I could put the giant cape on something right now, but I think we just save it. Even though I'll probably just end up putting it on Darkrai at this point, because I probably am just going to start attacking a Darkrai on the next 2 turns. Unless I try next speed, then it would be just next turn. Dude, but I don't know. I love this deck. One, it's a dark deck, so if I actually face a Mewtwo, it's very easy for me to shit on them. And then 2, I mean, Darkrai is just one of the coolest Pokemon in existence. It's edgy, bro. Just shadows. Okay, yeah, they have Weezing, but like I said, that's why I put the Rocky Helmet on Spiritomb, just for it to take more damage. What I might do is I think I'm just going to put the energy on Spiritomb and attack. Ooh, we also draw the Weavile. I'm going to save that on my hand, act like I don't have it. Yeah, but I mean, Spiritomb's going to get knocked out anyways next turn, and even if he does not want to be able to retreat of him, if they decide like they let him live. So I just do this, knock out everything. Everything now can get the bonus damage from, or like take the bonus damage from Weavile, and everything is also vulnerable to a Cyrus. So Spiritomb is just super good. This is really like why I like Spiritomb. Like Spiritomb can be kind of useless, which is why I only run one of them. Because like if I use it early game, it's super good, but if, like in late game, I don't want to draw like multiple of them if I don't start, because it's not that good. Like depending on the situation and like obviously the deck I'm playing in against. Okay, so they have Koga. Probably just are gonna put. Okay, I wonder if they have Whirlpeed then, or if they're just gonna attack. Either way, it doesn't matter. We just put Weavile in, bro. We start sweeping. Dude, I was almost gonna have to buy a second Weavile EX for pack points, but my very last 10 pull, I actually ended up getting this one, the 2-star. And I guess we put Darkrai EX in the back because we don't really need the Farfetch at this point. Professor Research just to get like a Cyrus or something, I guess, for late game. Okay, just like a Weavile. I mean, we might as well just evolve it now. And we just Giant Cape for this one. At this point, I don't see a way where they win. Because if they put in Weezing, we just Darkrai and attack with Weavile and they just get one shot. Unless they have a Giant Cape themselves. But at that point, they don't have the damage output to actually knock anything out. Because we just retreat Weavile into the other Weavile. Or even Darkrai if we wanted to. Okay, so they do use the potion, which means we can no longer knock it out. Also, actually, I just realized we couldn't have knocked it out anyways. I think it was at, what, 100? Was that 100 HP? Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking Weavile had 90 by itself. I mean, dude, either way. I mean, we have the Cyrus, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to Cyrus in a Venipede just to eliminate any chance of Skullipede coming out, and then at that point... Oh, okay, what I should have done is I should have put the... I was just talking about how my opponent didn't do this last time in the mirror match. I should have put the energy on before I did that to get the damage on Weezing. It's just, you know, the most optimal thing. Just some min-maxing. And, doesn't matter, though. I mean, we just retreat, dude. And we have the Dawn either way. So for, like, a late game, if we want to switch in the Darkrai. At this point, like, there's just nothing they could do. Like, I guess a Cyrus, like... No, even a Cyrus wouldn't do anything. Because I would just swap out next turn and... Weezing just doesn't do enough damage. That's why I don't like Weezing. Like, it's such a nice defensive card. In this deck, I don't want a defensive card. I just want max offense. Which is why, you know, I have the one Farfetch, so I have the Spiritombs to activate the Cyruses. I was almost thinking about cutting the Rocky Helmet and only keeping the cape. And then maybe playing like a Sabrina or something. But I'm still not too sure about this. Or like, too sure about like the most optimal build. I think for the most part, this is like pretty set. I think their only way to win this was for me not to have a Cyrus and them having two Cyruses in their hand to pull this Weavile back in play. But they had neither, so we just Cyrus that thing in. And GG's. Okay, we're going second, and we only have Sneasler. That's still perfectly fine because, I mean, we do damage. We just evolve in the Weavile right away. And it looks like it's actually going to be a mirror match, so going second is actually really important. I'm not a huge fan of the 2-star cards, like I've said before on my channel, but dude, the 2-star cards in this pack, like especially like the Darkrai one, bro, that is cooking actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the Pokeball right now. Let's see. I really wanted the Darkrai from that. I think that's still fine. I mean, we do have two Weaviles, and I think I'm gonna save the Giant Cape because if I Giant Cape and for some reason they have like an X Speed and a Dawn and a Weavile in their hand, they just do knock out my Sneasel anyway. Like anyways, even if I put the Giant Cape because, you know, they do 90 damage. So I think we save that and yeah, we just attack. I could put Farfetch down. I guess I might as well. I don't really need two Darkrai's on the bench. And hopefully we could land like just like one heads, just do some damage to this. And this is why I hate coin flips that aren't guaranteed damage. But I mean, Sneasel is alright. The main star of the show obviously is Weavile. So Sneasel is kind of ass. I can't complain just because Weavile is super good. Okay, like I said, there's no way they have an X speed Dawn. Okay, good. They're just doing a Spiritomb. The only bad thing about this is that opens up everything being weak now next turn, and they could just go in their own Weavile. Like, dude, if we did the damage, it would have been super nice because we could have one-shot the Spiritomb. Now we can't actually do that play, which is actually super annoying. Dude, I almost don't even want to evolve this Weavile so they don't get the 2 points. I don't know if that's really worth it or not. Nah, I think that's stupid. I think we just go in the both of them. Because we could Cyrus the Spiritomb in late game, potentially. Do I want to? So if I don't... Okay, if I attack this thing, it doesn't get knocked out. I wonder if they stay enough it. Because if they stay, or if they swap out, they can only do 90 damage. Yeah, I don't think we use the Giant Cape on this one. Or maybe it doesn't matter. Screw it, dude. Let's just put the Giant Cape on this one. Maybe the Rocky Helmet might let us like get a tie or something late game. We just don't do that much damage though, dude, because we just didn't land that one. Like, we just didn't land that stupid coin flip. Also, Weavile's attack does... I don't know why I said does, but it's super loud. I don't know why they made it so loud. Okay, Weezing coming in also would be super annoying. But they just put Weavile in. Okay, they're getting greedy. I think we're still fine, especially if we could top deck a Darkrai next turn. Okay, actually... Well, no, they have Darkrai themselves, so that doesn't really do anything. Okay, yeah, we're just getting super unlucky. I almost... Okay, yeah. I'm gonna retreat this and I'm gonna put Farfetch'd in. And if they have a Cyrus, they have a Cyrus. But that just means they're wasting a Cyrus. So I don't mind that actually. Yeah, we just do damage to it. But maybe that's not the play actually, because now Farfetch just faints and then they get Cyrus and knock out the other Weavile. Maybe that actually was not a smart play now that I'm thinking about it. But if, I mean, we top deck Darkrai, we could knock out this Weavile next turn. But they do have the one in the back, so if they have the other evolution, that's kind of scary. Actually, no, they don't. I thought that was a Weavile for a second, but the I guess it's the Spiritomb. Yeah, so if we top deck a Darkrai and they stay in, we win this. Okay, what I would have done if I was them, because I had 80 HP, I would have just, I don't think it really wouldn't have done anything, but I would have just done the Darkrai's ability on the Farfetch just to get a weak. Because you're already going to guarantee you one-shot the Weavile. Like I said, it doesn't really do anything in this match, but like, more of like, just the more optimal play. I think we just lose this game. I think they probably have like a second Cyrus in their hand at this point. But I guess we'll find out. They could always just not have it. I mean, how many cards do they have left? They have 6 cards, so 5 now. They potentially don't have another Cyrus or a Sabrina. But Darkrai coming in actually kind of does. No, actually, no. If we knock out Weavile, Darkrai, I think actually no. Darkrai does just knock us out. They're retreating. This is better for us, unless they put Weezing in. Actually, no. I think this is actually just better for us overall. If they put Weezing in, we just Cyrus and bring it back to Weavile. And then hopefully end up drawing in the Darkrai or something. 30 damage plus the poison, 90. Now Darkrai still does KOS. Okay, dude. Can we please get a Darkrai? Or like a Pokeball into a Darkrai? That's just ridiculous, bro. I can't believe we haven't got one of those. That's just a mirror match if you don't draw the better cards. That like I said, dude, that if we knocked out the Spiritomb, we could have just Cyrus the Weavile in. So that missing the both of the heads on the Sneasel on our very first turn just cost us the whole game right there. Also, obviously bad luck too. Okay, so we're finally going first. Can we get a Sneasler and Weavile? Yes, we can. With a Darkrai. Professor Research into a Dawn question mark. Against a, oh god, this is a grass deck, bro. Please don't be like Executor Yanmega. Oh my god, I might be Executor Yanmega. Okay. Give us a Dawn. Give us a Dawn and we win these. Cyrus and, okay, we get a second Sneasler. I don't think you know what? I'm just going to place these because I don't know why, bro. I've been getting red carded all day today when I'm not expecting people to play that card anymore. Rocky Helmet the Sneasler. So if they attack me, yeah, they do 40 damage. Activates Weavile and they get one shot next turn. One thing I will say though, this is totally unrelated to what I was talking about. I think Darkrai Weezing is a good deck. I just don't like Darkrai Weezing and Weavile in the same deck. Just to clarify, because I was talking like how I didn't like that earlier. I just think with Weavile and Weezing in this like the same deck, you just don't have a lot of space for like support cards that I really want in the Weavile variant. So, but Darkrai Weezing, definitely something to watch out for. That deck is definitely good. I'm pretty sure just won a Japanese tournament with like 500 players or something. That was what I saw on Twitter earlier today. So. Okay, so they didn't attack. Very smart on them. But we draw the fucking Dawn, dude. We draw the fucking Dawn off the top deck. Yes. Go. And that's just GG's. This is why Dawn is so good in this deck. I'm happy I got to showcase it because I feel like I haven't really used it like in like this type of situation like so far in the video. And like, grasping our worst matchup, I mean, I literally just uploaded the Yanmega earlier today as well. Like that, like if I didn't knock out the execute, bro, and they got to live like a couple extra turns, that could have been super scary for us. Okay, we're going second with Sneasler, Weavile, and Spiritomb. Personally, I'm just gonna start with Spiritomb because I want to do damage to everything. Is that less water energy? So possibly it could be a Palkia deck. Is what I'm kind of interested in seeing because I haven't really faced the Palkia deck with this deck. Okay, it's some sort of Manaphy water deck. Palkia could definitely still be in it. This Rotom is not the worst. Like, it's really nice because it activates It does Blizzard, so it's basically a Spiritomb with a little bit more damage to the active Pokemon. But it's just 2 energy, so I don't know really how like good it is overall. Okay, yeah, so it's Palkia. Okay, it looks like it's Manaphy, Palkia, and then Frost Rotom. Going second is actually huge here because we will get the damage on it. I'm gonna Professor Research first. I feel like Darkrai's at the top of the deck, or like something we need. Okay, well Darkrai was on the top. Let's see what we get from this. Get a Farfetch'd. Doesn't really do anything for me. We are definitely gonna attack a Spiritomb though. Spiritomb, because we want damage on everything. Then we're gonna retreat next turn and knock stuff out with Weavile and start hopefully sweeping. Probably just put the Rocky Helmet on Weavile also. I don't think we need it on Spiritomb because we're just gonna retreat it anyways. Manaphy gives, I mean, Palkia 2 energy, but I don't care. And we also actually, I didn't even think about this. I'm not even gonna attack the Manaphy because we could just attack the Palkia. I think getting the early damage with Palkia actually just makes more sense. Because like, yeah, we can attack the Manaphy, knock it out. But I mean, they're either forced to use the Leaf or just waste their energy. Let's see. Yeah, we go in the Weavile. We don't have the Dawn, but we're gonna use Cyrus anyway, so the Dawn wouldn't have mattered. Like the swap out to, you know, like do the extra 20 damage. Yeah, I think we really just Cyrus this in. We need to do as much damage as possible before we put the Rocky Helmet on if they attack us with the 1 energy. And then we just knock it out next turn with Darkrai if they don't use the potion. Okay, so they had the Leaf, so attacking Manaphy definitely would have been the better play, but I still think the damage is super important because now once Palkia comes back in with full energy, all it takes for us is Darkrai attacking and then using its obviously ability, buffing the energy on it to knock it out. Unless they have a potion, and then we might be screwed, but if that happens, that happens. A giant cape. Okay, a giant cape is actually really nice. I know it's not because we take the damage from Palkia anyways. I'm like questioning if I want to put anything in the active spot. Like, do I play it safe and X-Speed and Farfetch knock it out? I mean, I might actually. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, they Sabrina us. We just put. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. Although they could just put. Oh, that's actually bad because they could just put Frost Rotom in now. I didn't think about. Oh, well, we already used the X-Speed. Screw it. I think this is might be a misplay on my end. Maybe I think building up the Darkrai actually might have been better. But I feel like this is just more safer in case they have a potion. Because if Weavile gets knocked out and they have a potion, Darkrai doesn't get knocked out, and then it could be in a weird situation depending on how many Dons they have in their hand. Okay, there's gonna be Frost Rotom. So I mean, top decking Cyrus just wins this the game. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this play. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think I might actually throw in the game by attacking with Farfetch'd. I still think we could be fine. But yeah, now we just took unnecessary damage on Darkrai. And we don't have enough like energy on it. Yeah, they attack. I forgot about Palkia's ability, bro. That's why I should not put fucking Farfetch'd in. I'm so stupid. I knew there was something I misplayed on. There's something, I knew it. Okay. That's on me, 100%. If we didn't put Farfetch'd in, I mean, we just knock out the Rotom. Or we just knock out the Manaphy. And if they put in Rotom, we wouldn't have been in KO range, I don't think. Because Palkia only does, what, 20 damage? Yeah, Farfetch'd would have been at full HP. Yeah, I think we would have won that game if I didn't put Farfetch'd in. I think that was definitely a misplay. I think I was overthinking too much. I don't think they would have had potions in the deck anyways, because there's just no room for it. Okay, we're going first with only Darkrai. This is one of the situations you never want to see. Not only that, but if they have Dialga, this is super bad for us. Yep. Ooh, yeah, I think we just lose this match. This is like one of our worst matchups. Okay, we have double X speed though. Double X speed can be clutch depending on what we get from this press research. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, dude. What we need to do is we need to draw like a Weavile next turn, and that's our like only chance. I think we just place both of them down. Honestly, a Spiritomb would be super. A Spiritomb and a Cyrus would be super clutch to be able to bring the Yanmega in and knock it out before it evolves and gets like fully set up. Okay, we do get a Weavile, and we have okay. We have to basically rely on them not having Yanmega. We put the energy on Darkrai, do the 20 damage. We will then Dawn, so we can start doing 70 damage. And we save the giant cape for Darkrai because Weavile is going to take damage anyways from Dialga. Actually, I'll keep it on my hand in case we draw into another Weavile. But yeah, there's just no point in putting on this Weavile. And hopefully they don't have potions. Because if they don't have a potion and we actually knock it out this turn, that we have a chance of winning. Although it's not like confirmed. I think that Sabrina was definitely I think that Sabrina's a misplay. Because they do damage to the Sneasel, doesn't do anything. Now our Weavile's at full HP, so if I bring it back in, I can just Giant Cape even if they have Yanmega. And we draw a Spiritomb. Spiritomb could be something to think about. I'll place it down. I don't think we need Farfetch in this matchup or a second Darkrai. Fortunately, we do have to waste the energy though to retreat, so we can't set up Darkrai in the back. But at least we get one knockout and they don't have any energy on Yanmega so far. And I still think we just keep the Giant Cape for Darkrai or something, or like the second. Maybe I guess that other Weavile, bro. Now it's at low HP. But I could not put Darkrai in because if I put Darkrai in, then we can't retreat. So we need to get like we need to start setting up Darkrai like right now for a potential like Darkrai endgame. Oh, I should not put Spiritomb on my bag. I totally forgot Pidgeot EX. I wasn't even thinking about that. Dude, there's so many new cards that like my brain just like doesn't think about every possibility now. Okay, they definitely have Pidgeot EX in their deck. Which screws me. I mean, I'm taking an extra 20 damage. They would have done 8. They already would have one-shot me anyways if I didn't have Spiritomb in the back. But yeah, this is just not something I want to think about. Although we do have the Cyrus. Cyrus might actually be clutch to bring this dog back in. Pidgeot EX is going to be doing 80, 20, 100, 120, dude, if I didn't put that thing in, Giant Cape would actually let us live. That's super annoying. That was definitely a misplay. But, I mean, that's the point of playing the game, you know. You realize the mistakes you play mid-match, so you don't do them again. Also, I didn't realize they had the Rocky Helmet on either, so never mind. Putting Spiritomb down doesn't really do anything for me. But the good thing is, as long as they don't have a Sabrina or a Cyrus, they just concede. I guess they just didn't have any of the evolutions in their hand. So we got pretty lucky in that end game because I think it definitely could have been close. I think it was still winnable. Depending on like who had what. Like if they had like a Cyrus or another Sabrina, we would have just lost. But if they didn't have that, I think there's a chance we won with Darkrai in the end because we lived like one attack with the cloak from Pidgeot EX. And then we just bring in the Dialga back. Actually, okay, so we would have 160 HP. Pidgeot EX would have knocked out. We would have had 2 things on the bench, so it would have been doing 120 damage. Yeah, so we would have actually lived knocking out the Dialga because the Dialga had Rocky Helmet on. We would have lived with 20 HP. So we actually would have won that game, like obviously depending on like different scenarios. But yeah, I mean, this is the deck, dude. The deck is super fun, super fantastic. It's probably my new favorite deck, like I said, in the game. Yeah, let me know if you guys like it. I know everyone's playing this and uploading it, but I still wanted to upload it because I think the deck is that good. Anyways, yeah, like I said, let me know. Peace out. Have a lovely day.